Hello everyone, it's me, Ari Dossett. I'm on my bicycle now, so while I'm cycling, I decided, you know what, I can record a video too. Yes, you can still see me. The most important thing is you can hear me too. So, alright. Wait. Let me check this camera for a moment. Okay. Okay, this must be better. Okay, you see me better now? Okay, good. Silence. I want to talk about silence right now. We know what silence is. I don't have to explain it, okay? I don't have to become scientific, but we all know what silence is. There's no noise, nothing around. Now, human beings, by default, make noise. Our bodies make noise even when we are asleep, when we're not active on purpose, we make a noise. When we are active, so we're awake, we make a noise, we put our clothes on, we walk around. So sound is a natural phenomenon for us, okay? Now, the sound can be intense and a lot. For example, if you have a festival or a meeting or there's some contention going on, and sound can be low. For example, when everyone's asleep, then it's quiet, as we call it. When the sound levels are low, we say that it's quiet in a room or whatever. Now, why am I talking about sound? I'm going to ask a question. If you go into a high school and it's completely silent, is that normal? Is that something you should expect? Well, let me give a context. If it's during the summer vacation, okay, of course you go to a high school in a summer vacation when nobody's at work and all the pupils are away from school. It's going to be quiet over there because there's no activity there. If you go at the high school during the night when nobody is there, don't do that unless you're a creep. But even if you're a creep, don't do that. You're not going to find anyone there. You wouldn't. So a high school being silent during the night or during holidays or vacations, that's proper. You should expect that. But if there's a high school and it's silent during the day when the children should be receiving classes, something's wrong here. Okay, let's imagine New York City, Toronto, Los Angeles, any of those mega cities. Those cities are never really silent because they have a 24-hour economy. However, during the nights, relatively, you may expect less sound. Okay, that can happen. But what if you go into a neighborhood of Toronto or of Los Angeles, whatever, and it's always silent there, you barely see people around? That's suspicious, right? Okay, enough examples. What I'm pointing out here is that too often it's the noise that we pay attention to, especially if the noise is something we don't want to hear or something that upsets us. But you know what? The number one red flag that something is wrong, seriously wrong, is when people don't talk about something. When the public is silent, completely silent about an issue that is in everyone's face, that is a very dangerous situation. Let me tell you why it's quite dangerous. If something is in your face, in everyone's face, that means we have to deal with it. But if people insist in acting like it is not there, people are now operating in a delusion. That means they're determined to escape. But the problem is you cannot escape because the issue is in your damn face. So when people, despite proof in their face, insist on escaping, they've decided to throw reality out of the window and to do anything to get their escape. They've become junkies. In that state of being, when people reach that mental state, I'm telling you, nothing is off the table. Nothing is off the table. If anyone mentions the elephant in the room nobody wants to talk about, they may consider murdering that individual. And if enough people at authorities are also delusional, they may even use the law or the police system or the courthouse, whatever, to get rid of people. Think about Nazi Germany. How people wanted to escape so much, eventually turned on us Nazi Jews. And then it turned on one another. Such things happen often in human history. If there's an elephant in the room, that elephant is filling the room. That elephant can kill people if the elephant gets uncomfortable. No elephant should be in a room. An elephant should be out there in the wild. So the animal can have all the space to move around. If an elephant is stuck in a room, that's a bad situation because the elephant will get uncomfortable and will move around, people will get hurt. So even in a literal sense, an elephant in a room is a bad situation. So figuratively speaking, an elephant in a room, it's a bad situation. It's in your face, it's a bad situation, but nobody wants to address it. Because if once you address it, you actually have to work on a solution. Work on a solution means people have to give up their escapes. Because it's the escapes of the public that keeps the problem there. And because you don't want to stop escaping, decide, okay, this thing's in our face because of our own neglect, but we're not going to manage these things in our face, because once we manage these things in our face, our neglect will be exposed to. People, when the public, not just individuals here and there, when the public reach the state that they insist on escaping despite proof is in their face on a daily basis, nothing is off the table. So it's the silence that should creep you out, not the noise. Now look, if you pick up noise, and the noise hints that something is off, okay, pay attention to the noise and figure out what's wrong and do something about it, absolutely. But don't just look at the noise, people screaming, shouting, or rumors going around, or whatever. No. Sometimes it's the silence you need to pay attention to. For example, if Kevin, just victim individual, would walk into a room and everyone becomes very silent, nobody talks anymore, what's your reaction going to be? You're going to think, how come this guy Kevin walks in and everyone stops what they're doing? Everyone stops what they're doing. Everyone. You think, whoa. There are more people entering in and out, but nobody stops what they're doing just because someone walks in. So you're going to think, what's going on with this Kevin? How come he walks in, nobody wants to talk to him? How come everyone's so uncomfortable when this Kevin walks in? It's going to be uncomfortable for you witnessing this. You think, I want to get out of here. This is very awkward. Well, that's what I mean. It's the silence you need to pay attention to. The silence is often more creepy than you think. So pay attention to the suspicious silence in the community. That's it for now. Keep on creeping Christ and be at peace.